A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Jacksonville attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Dylan Peters, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Now in the box, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Steve Cook.
First pitch on its way.
Come on,
Hit
you
hard
can
on
beat
the ground
it.
towards second. To his right, Higgins throws in time, and that's out number one. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Short. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cook is in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Steve Cook, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Smokies are on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Trey Martin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Martin.
The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to left. Cook moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Cook. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Jumbo Shrimp striding in once again. Steve Cook. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. Martin is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Smokies earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Number 32 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Corey Mazzoni wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Jacksonville hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Number 37 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Left fielder, Steve.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ayala is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Now batting, number 0.
And it's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Cook stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Now batting, the shortstop, Christopher Torres.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete. Ready for another shot now. Number 12. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook.
Left fielder, Steve Cook.
The pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Now batting, number 0.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Drilled on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, that ball's hit hard. Good job.
Ready once again, Christopher Torres. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First and second here with nobody out. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Blake Anderson. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Three-two with the bases loaded. This one's down to third. A tag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Ayala. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Cook. And the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 6-2. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ayala sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the standing in, Luis Ayala. He flew out in his last at bat.
Luis Ayala.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Cook is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Jacksonville get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Number 37 earns the win, his second. Alec Mills was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Gonzalez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Luis Ayala, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 2-2. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known.
In now, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jacksonville. Left fielder, Steve Cook.
First offering on its way. Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and
settling in now, number 11. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 11.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Cook has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ayala is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Chris Coughlin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
So striding in, Luis Ayala.
35. Luis Ayala.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cook on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Steve Cook.
The left fielder, number 11, Steve Cook.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it, and there's out number 2. Into the box, Zach Short.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Zach Short.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. The Smokies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Michael Roth gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Corey Mazzoni records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left an even 20 men on base.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Now at the plate, Luis Ayala. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Luis Ayala.
The 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Cook giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in, and this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, and there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high.
Striding in, Steve Cook, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Cook.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Adames stands at first with one out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Number 12 in foul ground. And no one will get this one.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
On the back.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 32.
Nope.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Batting fifth, right fielder, John Norwood.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 1-0. Digging in, number 83, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cook is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Now batting, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Ayala is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stepping into the box, number 86. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. None out, runners at first and second. Hit in the air out to left field. Cook is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. digging in now, Steve Cook. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. So digging in now, TJ Higgins, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now the 2-1 pitch is roped to left, a base hit, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Short over to his left. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Tennessee Smokies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 32 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Corey Mazzoni earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 70 gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Standing in, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jumbo Shrimp. Left fielder, Steve Cook.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook.
11, Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. The 1-0.
Come on.
This one's down to third.
Deke.
Higgins scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Burks. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Digging in to try it again, and with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1er. Cook sprinting after it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Zach Short. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Fielder, Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of. That was a great take.
Line towards center field. Ayala is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some. It hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Leading off for the Smokies, left fielder, number 20.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run.
Ready for another chance. Number 83. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit in the air to left. Cook is in pursuit, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Jumbo Shrimp used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 70 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score.